All right, back. I was busy with the support units, and I also need Army Group South to no longer be overburdened. Now, these guys 10 out of 9. I could put them under OKH, which is probably the best thing to do for now. The big problem is that if Army Group South is overburdened, my units will not regain combat prep points, so or not that many. Basically, for any unit in which your command structure is overburdened, supposedly, they will not be getting combat prep points. Apparently, which is a bit of a problem because that means indeed for units like these, they might not get it, and have to be quite careful with that then. Still, 6th Army is okay. Where's 1st Panzer Group here, which is also not overburdened. And I do believe 17th Army is also not. 17th Army can even take one additional unit. I think what I should be doing for that, in order to make sure that my units are not overburdened, I need to get another corps in here and take one away from both 4th. Yeah, so so 39th, really? Okay. 39th. 34th. Wow. 2 and 3. How is our group South now? They can technically take one more, indeed. Army Group South. Or, sorry, I need to put this under 17th Army. Yeah. So now 4th Corps is no longer overburdened. I still need to take something from 30 or 49th Mountain Corps. Let's put you under the 34th. 34th has no support units, so I would say it does need them. Let's get something at least from OKH up to 17th Army. And they can distribute that later. At least 2 artillery, but if they're at 50, that's no good. Let's actually send the 210 millimeter howitzer over to 11th Army here. Transfer. Oh, I'll put these under 17th as well. To flak. And they'll trickle down on the next turn, basically. Sure, let's give them 1 Stug. 1 Pioneer. And am I going to give them 1 Werfer? Yeah, sure. Next turn. Alright, there we go. That does solve the problem of these things being overburdened, and since I can put 1 more unit under 17th Army, I guess I will. 34th, there we go. That also puts Army Group South at 108 out of 108, and the Carpathian-Hungarian Army should be under something else. That's the problem here. Maybe. No, that has nothing. Just a construction battalion, strangely enough. How is the rail yard here at Proskurov? I have not put priority repairs, but I will. And I should. So there is that. How about Rovno? I also haven't done it there, and this stuff is coming quickly. So let's fix up that rail yard in advance. Now I have 52nd Corps, which has this unit. It's under OKH. I cannot put it under Army Group South, but let's move it here. You're under OKH. That is fine. You're also under OKH. That is also good. Excellent, excellent. I'm just gonna keep them there on those terms. Now, certainly not leaving you out in the open unless it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I cannot get a unit in there. Well, it's sucky, but I cannot do anything about these guys being out of the zone of control. LV, and I just want to take a quick peek because I actually don't remember whether I already took care of the support here. I guess not. You have 3 construction battalions at least, also 3, but no artillery. So I need at least 1 artillery, 3 artillery. Oh. 8 out of 9, 9 out of 9, and the other one was 10. And that again together is 27, which again means I'm actually short a core. What did I do? I just moved you. Okay. I cannot get you onto 6th Army with that unit attached. So in reality, I actually need to put a unit from the overburdened unit in Army Group South. Where is it though? There we are, this unit. You're under the 44th. Can I switch that up? Yes, I could. Right, I'll need to put you under OKH for the moment. That's fine. All right. I do need 3 artillery for that army. I'm really just gonna put you in Warsaw here. That's 6th Army. 1. Oh. Wow. 2. 3. I also need more construction units, but I don't have them. Let's just put 1 there. And we'll see if I get more. If I don't, I might just put them from the armies into the core. We'll see how that goes. Either way, that's that. That means next up is 2nd Panzer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these other guys are from this HQ. And Is 2nd Panzer Group overburdened? Nice. No, 2nd Panzer can actually take some more. Now, were these guys part of? This score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's make you part of 43rd. And then that looks good. And you will take a nice core here, and I'm gonna put one, two, three, four, five. It's the 7th Corps. And that needs to be put under something else. Clearly. But then they'll go to 4. I certainly do need those HQs. Karl Weissenberger is not that bad. He currently has 2 units though. I also have... Yeah, I need to actually start up north here now. You guys are part of this corps, which has 8 out of 9. How is 16 or 18th Army can take 1 more unit, technically speaking. But with all these scores being covered, can't take anything anymore. Technically, I would need an additional core for it. The 16th Army can technically also take stuff, but there's no need for it. 2nd Corps, this corps, that corps. Everything's within range, so no worries. Next up, I have 5th Corps. 9th Army can certainly take some units here, and let's actually do that too. 1, 2, oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take 20th. And what I want to get is I want to get into a situation where I can actually put another corps under 4th Panzer Group. Currently we have these that can take 12 more. So I want to get as many units under assault units as possible. So, for example, putting 20th Corps under it, under 4th Panzer Group, means that Army Group North is the same. How is Army Group Center? Also fine, interestingly enough. Wow. Okay, well, that's good, I guess. No need to complain about it, then. Yeah. They have one unit there. So I will get rid of that then. .23rd Corps. That's what you can do. So then I can put these under 2nd Panzer maybe? I guess, yeah. But 12th Corps, here we go. I will get rid of you for that corps. That's okay. Because this is 6 and 9, so that should already work. Either way, that allows you to be a 7 out of 10. There are no 9th Army units left to take. Except 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could move these even further. They're currently at 12, they're gonna be at 10. 9, 8, 7, yeah. Okay. You'll be... This is really weird. .42nd. I actually need the forward motorized corps here. And in reality, I need another motorized corps up there. Actually, with Manstein. Let's get this stuff in order, because currently you should be under the 41st. And all of these should be under it. Now, one, two, three. There's no way. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I put you in here, which I can't, that would allow me to get both these and these. So that ain't happening. Which 39th Motorized Corps anyhow. I'll put this back at Minsk. I have no other way of dealing with it. And 1, 2, 3. That will get them to 9, so that should be okay. You... If I put... So I'll just let the 49th motorized corps also take those. And then that has US at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to get stuff off of 20th. Twenty-third. 23rd. I guess. And 23rd. Puts them at 10 out of 10. And 3rd Panzer Group at 35 out of 36. That's too far. Let's move it into Minsk. Probably best for now. Okay, so we now have these guys at 9. And you at 35. But they still need to take 4. Which means I need to get some units into this score. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 units. Well, basically I need to get Manstein's HQ here. This motorized corps empty. Did he get displaced? It has 200, but it can't move. It must have been displaced somehow. Must have missed that last turn. Well, what I'm gonna do then is put you under 3rd Panzer, just 3rd Panzer Group. And all of these under 4th Panzer Group. And I will get 1 unit out of 4th Panzer. So let's get a unit under the 10th Corps here, like you. So that they are just at 36 out of 36. This distance is 23. I'll be moving these up into Daugavpilsk. That also gives them the bonus. I could even put it here to have both of these under in a range of 5. Ah, shit. Okay. Move you here. That will allow me to get all 3 of these within 5 hexes of the actual Panzer Group. So that's not that bad. There we go. Now I will put this motorized. Ah, shit. Yeah, that puts me 1 too much, so I need to take something else. Put it at 10th. Thank you. And now I can put both these under 4th Panzer Group and Manstein's motorized corps as well. Back in there. They were originally in 4th Panzer Group anyway. Alright. That put 16th Army at 24. Okay, I'm actually gonna move here, split you up. One part here, other 2 parts here. So they don't actually get to harass this rail line here. I think that's gonna be for the better, and then they're also close to the HQ, which is overburdened. How is 2nd Panzer Group? They can actually take more units, but let's take a look. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Both of them. You actually have this, but it's too far. And we have 12 cores. So actually what I can do is they can actually take 2 more units. Now these guys can't move yet. The thing is, I need 1 more core, I guess, for this. Ninth Army is almost completely empty. This is 8th Corps. Let's actually put you under the 8th Corps. 8th Corps. And you'll be put under the 8th Corps as well, which I'll put here. All of them are now under proper command. I'll put 13th Corps. Ah, that's a crap general. Oof. This one too, but I can't switch now. Damn it. Right, well, I'll have to switch them. Let's put you, though, under 2nd Panzer Group. Fine. 1, 2, 3. Let's move you here first. Put you under the 13th. And you under the 13th. I'll try to put as little units under the 13th as possible. But I see. Well, that in a sense is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I had another corps, I guess I could put it under 2nd Panzer Group 2. It can still take 2 more units, which I guess is useful. That's 13th. as well. And I can rail these into Brest. Get them off of the train. Put them under 13th Corps. That puts 2nd Panzer Group at 36. This is 19. That's 15. I'm gonna put a depot into Kovel. Not here because it's unnecessary. Now this is 14 and 13, so that's excellent. Okay. There's that. Now, I do have Ninth Army, which is nearly nothing here. I do then. Want to take a look at Army Group North, or Center, which can take 20 more. Fair enough. Let's start with you under 9th Army. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's pretty close. You can't switch. Can I put you on the 9th Army? No, I can't. But I do have this infantry division, which I can also put under the 53rd Corps here, technically speaking. In which case, need to move in here. You're at 13. Oh yeah, of course, they're actually part of Army Group North. But it's not overburdened, so that's okay. I can then still add new units. And that's quite good. I am then also quite ready with the rest of the armies because I don't have anybody. The only thing... You're fine, yep. That I need is this HQ, the 6th Corps, that is going to take one, 2, 3, and basically I'm gonna try to get them to fix up rail hexes around this area. For example, this, well, these two would already be repaired, but if I put them here, for example, they might repair this part, this part. Actually, let's take a look where I might want to put it, because yeah, with this part being damaged, I cannot get stuff through here. So I'm actually quite benefited from putting it in Alitus and see how that works. Start there. Hope that they will fix up that the stuff around there. Now you have 4 left, which serves me well enough because basically I can only do 1, 2, 3 anyway. So I might just as well give that last one away too, but I do believe... Let's see, when will I get the rat labor attachments? Turn 4. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna give 6th Corps another one then. And move it here. I'll put it under 9th Army for the moment, so it has more chances to get checks. Doesn't have anything there anyway. And I will do the same. Oh, oop. I needed to move 6th Corps. 6th Corps, there we go. Get under the 9th Army. Then this one will go on to 4th Army, which moves up. And there's nothing there anyway. There we go. That's now there. You're dealing with this depot, and you're dealing with this depot. Good. Okay, that's that. Whew. All this reorganizing and stuff takes a lot of work. Now, at this point, I want to look for each individual theater box at their ground status for artillery and engineers and see what they might need still. So first off, I'm going to look at Balkans, and Balkans is going to get a whole lot of artillery or pioneers and howitzers. So I'm going to assume that those will be filled quite a bit. What else might they need? Not bombers. Patrol could be up to 4, but I don't have any patrols. Okay. Fine. The rest is good then. Construction for 5 means that it can go up to 4. Am I already sending construction there? Yes. Okay. Balkans will probably be fine on the next turn. Italy. Ground. Engineer construction. Let's take a look what they're getting. Italy. Flag, flag, flag. Construction, some artillery, some pioneers. Fine. Let's take a look on the next turn what happens there. They currently have 29 worth of bombers. That's quite a lot, but I can't really do anything with those bombers. Well, I could send them to the Eastern Front, but I don't think it's very valuable to do that right now. And I also cannot send them away from Italy, so never mind that. Africa has enough artillery. Engineers, not so much. Let's see how many engineers are going to Africa. Infantry, 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 machine guns. Not that much. So They could benefit from getting engineers probably up till 4. I probably have 1 only currently. Which means that practically I could send another 6 engineers over to North Africa. Or pioneers, that is. Let's send 1, 2, 3 for now. Because I'll probably need those pioneers somewhere else too. Then Finland. It's actually missing a lot as well. Artillery and engineers are already looking good. Bombers can go up by a lot, up 10%. I really did not take care of this last turn. I'm just surprised. In transfer. Going there next turn. Okay. Guess I'll take a look. Norway, already dealt with it. I took out whatever I could for the moment. Not really anything else to take out at the moment, except... yeah, especially since I need to put patrol back. And then here, I also cannot get anything out. I sent air over to Africa, so... we basically have to keep it like that, and in the reserve there are no planes that I can move right now, so there's also nothing I can do there. So I'll have to wait. The only thing that I can then still do is take care of the support units on the map, and then actually move some air units and stuff too. The 38th Corps needs a construction battalion. First Corps needs artillery, so I need to send at least 2 artillery, 4 artillery, 6 artillery over to the 18th Army. You have the artillery, right? Yeah. Well, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want the weird thing is though that these are then 210mm howitzers. I want all of these to be sent over to 11th Army for the moment. Right. How are they on air? I certainly need 1 more construction unit, but that's not particularly interesting. But I really need them also all to have at least 2 AA. And I might increase that to 3 later on, but they all have 2 AA. Okay, fair enough. No pioneers, but I don't think they need pioneers yet, so I'll just leave them. They're just going to suffer attrition otherwise. I do think the pioneers are something special that I'll use for when I really need it. 3 is fine too for the moment. I'm quite sure we'll make it with that, but you don't have any artillery, right? No, so 10th Corps, 12th Corps, there's 4. 6 artillery is needed for the 16th Army. Two, 3. Four, 5, 6. A lot of flak. I'll take a look at that too later on. I currently have 4 warfers. I'm gonna send 2 of them, or well, 1 to 16th. I know both of them don't have it. 1 to 18th. Huh. There we go. Let's also send some Stugs over to 16th. 1 of them over to 18th. 9th or 2nd Panzer. Let's go 42nd. Has no artillery. Can't do anything about it now, except the 5th has a lot. No. How about this? No. This motorized corps also doesn't have anything particularly. Let's send a couple of Stück batteries over to 4th Panzer Group. And a Stück battalion too. Yeah. Let's take a look at these guys. So 23rd. No, they have 1 gun battalion, they get to keep it. This is fine. 39th motorized, this is also looking good. Well enough at least. I think maybe ultimately I might need to go for only 2 construction units per unit, but we'll see how that goes. Because that might ultimately be what we're gonna end up with. Just 2. But we'll see. Alright, that's all of those. Frozen will return. It's fine. I do want to send flak over to all the Panzer groups. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's send 1 to the 11th Army, 1 to 18th Army, 1 to 16th Army. 1 to 6th Army. 1 to 17th. And that's it. I have 2 Panzer Jaeger battalions. I will be sending those to 3rd Panzer Group. And I'll be sending them to 4th Panzer Group. These heavy Werfers are gonna go to 2nd. And the 5th Werfer, it's a weird thing. Go to 3rd Panzer Group. All right. Not quite sure why these are not under OKH. Next, let's take a look if there are any remaining units left that get to move. I need to put all air units on manual. Well, I can't do that for units in the theater boxes, I suppose. So I guess there ain't nothing to be done. Did not get any units, right? Just checking everything thoroughly. Any other leftover units that I have not moved yet? I don't think there is such a thing. The one thing I want to do is, I think, actually push you back in order to get control over that rail line. Okay. Even though there was a 10-to-1 ratio. Huh. Impressive. In that sense, just getting the retreat is fine, because I just want them to be not present on this part of the rail line, and I guess they could sneak in here, but It's quite irrelevant. Yep. That is fine. All right, airplane business. I want to see the air operational groups. My select destination, Tarnopol. I have no units that can fly resources from there through this transport. How about Lvov? And I don't want Samosh as staging base. But this. I also don't need these guys flying there. I know the rail already works that way, but anything I can do to push stuff further ahead, well, yeah, they have no units there. Okay. My game can't handle this very well. So I get stuck. Okay. I guess I'll just have to wait. I guess it's building up. If I can, I'll be flying the planes there afterwards. I'm not really sure whether they'll still be able to do that, but we can see. If they can't, I'll fly them at the start of the next turn. Probably to Lvov either way. Will they? They will not fly there. Okay, fair enough. There is one other thing that I might want to fly there though. And that's Jagerschwader 3. Because if I... Oh, wait. Let's cancel that transfer. Cancel that transfer. I mean, how much forward are they really going though? These guys are at 101. The rest is all damaged. I wonder how. Well, if I get them to Lvov, you can't really operate a whole lot further. Getting them to Proskurov is also not gonna work yet. Let's cancel that transfer for now. Leave those as is. The other air groups, like these, apparently can go here. I would like that. That's already enough, apparently. Okay. Schoolania is at 50 now. Negotiator 52 is only in that area. Well, rather keep them forward to try to fight some enemy planes. This Romanian, especially the second Romanian fighter flotilla, they suffered a few casualties. Especially these. I probably don't have any of those things in the pool either. Oh. Romania. In the pool. I actually do have some. Maybe I should be sending some of these over. Now, if I should actually be switching this up because I have enough BF-109Es to switch those. Alright, they've flown this turn. Have you guys flown? I wonder. They too have flown. Right, I guess I'll change that at the start of my air turn then. I already got Flieger für Ostsee there. So that's good. They don't need to do anything for the moment. I can also move these on my turn. It's not a big deal. Transport group Mita. Now where can they transport to? Seems like they can actually transport to Vilnius. Getting that stuff to Vilnius is already pretty tricky either way, so I'll be happy to do that. Okay. Last transport group north. I don't expect there to be anything else in there anymore. I might actually get stuff to Jelgava. Or can I get it to Riga? Only some can. Let's keep some escorts though. Wasn't needed. Well, that's fine. In this case, I'd rather play it safe. Because there might still be some enemy planes. Still, this is good enough. Then for Jelgava, I can send a bit more. No, I don't need the planes there then. Or this is actually pretty interesting too, that they can actually do that. Rather send it to Daugavpilsk then. Do I already have a depot at Daugavpilsk? I'll have to fix up the rail yard. Fix up that rail yard. Because I'm gonna move through that area. Gonna need to take a look whether other rail yards needs to be fixed up already. Did talk about Proskурov, already took care of that. And I'll probably need to fix up the one at Kshinev. Yeah, let's do that too. Okay, Air Force, Daugavpilsk. Let's get one of these to come with. Again, just in case, it sucks losing those planes. Okay. The transport groups can currently no longer send stuff, which means that I have only 2 AP to deliver supplies to anything else. And I actually think Orsha is, I guess, going to be one of them. From, I guess, again, the closest would be Suwalki. It's really, really far. It's probably not a good idea. Sending stuff from Zhytomyr. If I choose Krosno, is it even close? No. Zamość. This seems okay. I'll include as many planes from this area as possible. Let's see how much I can get there. 30. Ah. Let's try Vinitsa. No, those are also really far at this point. Not good. Well, let's see though. The Heinkels and the Junker 88s. And just stop moving, please. Two. Yeah, okay. Well, that was some wasted EP. Alright, that pretty much sucks. Yeah, now that Vilnius is up and running though, I actually wish to get these fighters up into Vilnius. And hope that they'll run there from there. Probably won't, but we'll see. Cannot get into Minsk yet. And in the south, I'm also not yet at Tarnopol. I want to get the transports in here. The other thing is that I might want to get a transport either at Riga if I can get the port back up, but it also depends on my opponent bombing. These guys actually did fly last time, so there was that too. It'll be interesting to see whether these guys is gonna fix up that stuff. They will be working on stuff here, so let's go. And that should help me move the rails very slowly as well. You have nothing. Okay, H. And I guess I'll just use these to make sure that a certain depot is running a bit better. Actually, let's just transfer these already to the Soviet Union garrison. Get out of my sight. And not here though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And alright, that's it. Let's take a quick peek at what we've achieved here so far. Victory points for 11. Looking on map, what did we secure this turn? We got a crossing over the Velikaya River, captured Parnu, which doesn't look like much, but it's not bad. Captured Mogilev. Which is indeed already quite a bit further away from Minsk again. Then captured Babrusk. It's also again not that big of a deal. Captured Ravno and Vinitsa, which I guess is okay. And we captured Kishinev this turn. So those are the major feats in terms of cities. Then we did get the second pocket over here, which is pretty standard, I guess. Got these guys over here, which is neat. This will obviously be a mess over here, and I do expect my opponent to make a bit of a mess out of it. But since I don't have my infantry there yet, it will take some time. And yeah, I had to clear that pocket, of course, and then I still need to get them there. Most of my infantry will be around here by turn 3 and here by turn 4. With a bit of luck I could take Vitebsk, but we'll see how that goes. I did at least get a crossing, and I do kind of expect to stay here. The interesting thing though is that, well, actually I might have gotten this together later on. So put all the individual units on it and then got it together. Well, because I'll see. There's that. Initiative, high watermark, victory points. Total men for my opponent did go up, but I did give him a did give him some losses during this turn too, I guess. Yeah, here. So Soviet losses 618,000 for this turn, 9,540 guns, and 5,598 AFVs. Most of those were captured. We have lost in total 35,000 men. Soviets 879,000. Gun losses, AFV losses. This is for my opponent. Yeah, we can do this quickly. So my opponent has 1.8 million men here. It's not a lot for now, but he gets a lot of men back every turn too. Basically, once I've cleared the southern pocket, there will not be that many pockets, I think, at least for a little bit. I expect my opponent to retreat behind the rivers and just lick his wounds for a bit. 30,000 guns, so we're ahead for now. In terms of tanks, my opponent's still ahead, and in terms of planes too. The plane thing is a bit of an issue. But we'll deal with it, I think. We're short a lot of planes as it is. But I also have quite a bit in the pool still. One of the problems with the Germans is that they have so many different kinds of planes. It's kinda weird. And some of these units just straight up aren't being produced. So currently I have this unit under Air Fleet 2. And they are tactical bombers. BF-109E 4B. And the thing is, they're not being made. 12 in the reserve, huh? Why does it even say that? I don't have it in the pool, so that's a bit weird, but okay. Alright, any which way, let's continue here with these. So total men for my opponents, of course, going up. Total guns, total AFVs. It should go down a lot in this next chart. Total aircraft should also go again down with a bit, I think. Manpower losses from opponent will be over 600k, so that will go up a lot. Gun losses last time. AFV losses. Aircraft losses. Oh yeah, on the map. This will go down even more. Map guns, AAVs, and map aircraft. We'll see how that goes in a while. My manpower pool is actually, interestingly, going down a bit, but that's fine. Armament pool 2. I mean, I will try to get as many men onto the map as possible, but in terms of supplies, things are terrible for the Germans at the start. That means I'll be shipping it back to my opponent, and we'll see what he makes of it. I want to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you all next time. Take care, and bye-bye.